You thought it was gone? Well, no, it's not. Just put away for winter. Well, put away for winter and there's an issue. I didn't know how to even come to grips with the fact that this issue occurred, but I have to. And you guys have to too. See, the thing is, I put the Mity Kat through some hard work. And I believe that when it was parked long ago, it had already done quite a few of those days. And I put it up against the boulder and it pushed it. And I turned and I could kind of hear it complain a little bit, but didn't think much of it. Next thing I know, the following day, one of the tracks is loose and I take off to go do a small job with it and it doesn't want to turn left. What I'm looking to do here is fire it up after sitting through the winter and move it forward and have a look at it. Hey old friend, been a cold winter. Uh-oh. It looks like you've had an accident. Oh, I can help you out with that. Did I just get like really small? Oh, I have lights in here. The Mity Kat is leaking fuel from the fuel shutoff valve, which is ironic, and the carburetor. So it's just basically saying it's going to catch on fire if I try to start it. I just got this going after it sat in the woods for a while with a no spark issue that I couldn't solve, and now has been solved. So it being the running vehicle is going to go help out the Mity Kat by delivering speedy dry, because it leaked all of its stuff over the winter. So this thing's usually just mystical in the way that it works, so we'll just see if it starts up. Well, it wasn't so bad. I'll try to tickle the throttle. Well, I'm hooked up. Can't imagine this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try. surprising. The old simplicity. I suppose this is rather easy to pull once it's moved a lot. Would you? Whenever you want, just turn off. I don't know how it does this. Probably even go slower with the throttle. I actually sped up. Okay, so now that that's shut down, let's have a look. Oh. Oh, yeah, it's a lot of light. Yep, just as I suspected, Mity Kat has had an accident. So if you look right here, see how the rear of the track suddenly curves? You can see it down there too. So the distance, oh boy. The distance from here to here is shorter on this side. This time around, we're gonna fix it in this barn. What do you think about that? I'm sure some YouTuber out there is going to be able to make whatever is broken in there. And I'm going to appreciate it very much so and probably pay very dearly. I'm going to try and start this up. The fumes have cleared and I don't think it's super volatile in here. But we're just going to risk it. See if this thing will start up. Okay. Well, that's a good sign. It's always nice when they just fire right back up. We'll get it fixed. There's a better shot of issue. So at the very least, I'm going to need to take this this track off, and I've got my selection of 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts to take off the sprocket, and then that big guy to deal with. This is not going to be fun, and it's going to be stuck wherever I have it put. So that's going to happen at some point, and it may not be right now. But I just wanted to tell you guys the situation with the Mity Kat Bulldozer, and if anybody happens to have a spare axle or whatever, just let me know. Well, that's all we got time for in this episode. Unfortunately, I gotta go, and so does that guy. I'll see you guys next time. I know you gotta get to dinner, but you know, you could wait.